This is from Chucky. Chucky from Glasgow. Whoa. Happening, fellas? Oh, like what's happening? Happening,
What's
fellas.
happening, fellas?
Love the show. Keep up the good work. Can we ask Mike about the night he met P. Diddy? Came across a picture of him, P. Diddy, and Conor McGregor, and it just got me curious. Thanks, lads.
Yeah, pretty simple thing. I was at a UCLA football game, a college football game out here in America, in Los Angeles. And we were leaving. There was me, Connor, our manager, Audie. And as we're leaving, P. Diddy, whose son, I think, plays for UCLA, he was there being very unapproachable. He really was. He was like he's scowling at everybody, you know, dancing like a moron, but just scowling at everybody. And I was like, oh, shit, there's P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Kind of want a picture with him, but I'm not going to ask him because he looks very unapproachable. Fuck him. But my manager went over. Hey, Audie went over, and Audie kind of put it together. Audie said, hey, come on, let's get a picture. Because, you know, whatever, we got a picture. And he was a very unpleasant individual. I'm kind of like,
cool?
Audie, you should not have. He wasn't cool at all. He wasn't cool. He was a fucking dick. He didn't talk. He was like, it looked like I'd spat in his face. The fact that Audie asked him for a picture was like we'd walked over and spat in his face.
Yeah,
I
wouldn't have. I'm the same way like you. I'm not gonna ask him for his fucking picture.
I'm not gonna ask some fucking asshole like that for a picture unless like I have to. Like I got invited to the William Morris Endeavor Christmas party last year, which is a very star-studded event. It was at Ari Emanuel's house, and we went there, and you name it, whatever celebrity you can think of was there.
And if you guys don't know, Ari Emanuel, Ari on Entourage, that character is based off of Ari Emanuel, who's now one of the owners of the UFC, head of WME. It's that dude.
Yeah, it's that dude. And his house is fucking ridiculous. And it was done up like the most crazy nightclub ever. That's awesome. Literally every person you looked at was like super famous. Fucking, someone came and tapped me on the shoulder and said, Vince Vaughn would like to meet you. I'm like, oh cool. Shit. So I walked over. Yeah, Vince, and he was cool as fuck, man. Vince Vaughn, what a guy. We were chatting. He's a big UFC fan. He knew what he was talking about. So he's tall as hell as well.
I know, he's like 6'5".
So tall. And I was like a dickhead. I was like, oh, I didn't expect you to be so tall. And he's like rolling his eyes thinking, you're not fucking cool, Michael Bisping. Go on, what were you going to say?
I was just looking up the Ezekiel choke, and the Gracies were doing a breakdown of the Ezekiel choke with like a celebrity breakdown of
Yep.
And it was with Vince Vaughn. Like he was with them doing the video. So he must practice BJJ and the Gracies.
For sure. He was a super cool guy, and he was there with Adam Sandler and all that whole comedy group of people, and they were all cool as fuck. And like everywhere you looked, it was just like super A-list celebs, and there's like Keanu Reeves over there, and I'm sure is he looking at me? He's looking at me. I'm like, babe, Keanu Reeves checking me out. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, for sure he's checking me out. He does martial arts. He knows who I am. I was the champ at this time. I was the champion of the world. That's the only reason Ari had invited me to like dangle me out. Oh, we got a couple of world champions in the house.
Wow.
To make him look cool. But anyway, as I'm leaving, as I say, star-studded, you name it, they were all there. Anyone you can fucking name, they were there. But I don't bother anybody. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, it's not that type of event. You know, you just gotta play it down. You gotta be cool. So I don't ask anyone.
Before. That's the idea. You gotta act like you've been to the dance before.
Yeah, exactly. And I have, to be honest. So I'm not asking people for pictures. But as I'm leaving, I'm walking out, and there he is, and I'm like, I can't miss out on this opportunity. Larry David's there, and I fucking love Larry David.
That's awesome.
A massive fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I thought, I don't give a fuck. When am I ever going to see Larry David again? So he was talking, he was having a conversation with somebody, and I wait for the correct time. I wait for a stop in the conversation to interject. I said, oh, excuse me, Larry, huge fan of your work. Just want to say that. And that was it. That's all I said. I didn't ask him for a picture or anything like that. I just wanted to say, you know, hey, respect what you do.
Yeah.
You know, he's fucking funny, man. And in true Larry David form, just like he is on his TV shows, he put his hand out and he looked at me like a piece of shit that he'd stepped in. But it was great because that's just how he is that's how he carries himself. I was like, yep, perfect. There you go. And that's my Larry David story. That's awesome. My P. Diddy story. There you go.
All wrapped
on
up
that
into
note, all wrapped up into one, guys. You know, it's just another day in the life.
This is from Craig Williams in Wrexham. Congrats.
North Wales.
Congrats to Lewis on your fight. In my opinion, you took all 3 rounds. My question is, people say you should never meet your idols. Who have you both met in the past that didn't live to your expectations? Now, I answered, obviously, the Chuck Liddell question when I met him at
Oh yeah.
Mel's Diner. So there was one, but that's a little different because I'm not like, first of all, Chuck's not my fucking idol. I don't idolize any dude. I have a weird thing just in general. Like you can celebrate other fucking dudes, and you should, and I have respect for other dudes, but yeah, I think if you're, you shouldn't idolize another man. You should idolize your father or your fucking kid, or so I don't know. It's a weird thing. But that was one time where I was kind of disappointed by a celebrity that I really liked, and then I was like, oh shit, dude. Well, I don't really want to root for Chuck Liddell anymore. It's weird. Like I'm rooting for Tito Ortiz in their fight when they end up fighting each other eventually, which is bananas because I was the biggest Chuck Liddell fan. And that goes to show you
simply based on that one negative interaction.
Yes.
That's it. Chuck Liddell's out the window.
What
happened again?
I didn't know him. He was at Mel's Diner, and I was leaving the diner, and I saw him sitting there with like his agents or whatever. They weren't even eating yet.
Yeah.
And all I did was give him like a little head nod, and I was like, yeah, Chuck. And he like stopped, and he like looked down at the table, and like everyone at the table got silent. Like, oh, he's like, oh, another fucking fan's going to come up to me. Like, and he didn't say anything. He just looked forward and let me like walk out. And I'm like, all right, dude, just say what's up and nod your fucking head. Who cares? Obviously I'm not dealing with it the same way that a guy like you or Chuck Liddell would deal with it. But yeah, dude, I have people that come up to me and say what's up, and they want to shake hands, and I'm over the top fucking nice to the fans, and I make myself available. You don't have to do that, but you can literally just go, I'm somebody who fucking, I'm not coming up to you saying, oh, let me get an autograph, let me get a picture, interrupting your dinner. I'm walking out of a fucking restaurant and I say, what's up? I thought it was just, in my opinion, I thought it was kind of shitty. Nobody owes anybody anything, but I do kind of feel like, I don't know. It's not the end of the world to me, but yeah, I'm not rooting for him anymore.
Yeah.
Why would I root for a guy like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of a negative interaction. I mean, in fact, I can. One springs to mind exactly, but I'm not going to say it on air because
I think you already said it on air. To be honest with you, I think you talked about this.
Yeah, no, there's another one, but just recently they say never meet your idols, and I actually put this on Instagram recently, and again, I echo what you said. I don't idolize any man, but I certainly look up to some people, and I respect some people, and I respect what they've achieved in their life. Certainly, people that had to overcome adversity. Excuse me. And one person that I think, regardless of your background, if you can't admire and respect what he achieved, is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's a guy that came from, a very, very working class background after the Second World War in Austria, went through a lot, came over to America, became the world's best bodybuilder, then became the biggest movie star in the world, and then became the governor of California. You know what I mean? If that's not the American dream, if that doesn't say that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it, then I don't know what else will. So I was always a huge, huge fan of that guy. And just recently I was working out at Gold's Gym in Venice, and I don't see too well out of this side of my eye. And Arnold Schwarzenegger stood there, and the person with me, oh, hey, Arnold's here. I was like, oh, shit, hey, what's up, Arnold? And he just came over and said, I just wanted to say hi. I'm like, wow. And he was the nicest guy. We had a real good, cool, intelligent conversation. Just a smooth individual, very cool. Gave me some great advice, just about on a number of things. And he was there in the gym with his girlfriend. No, of course, he's an older guy now. He's in his 60s. But, no bodyguards, no security team, just there, just hanging out, lifting weights, talking to people.
What did he give you advice on, like lifting?
No, on acting, because my entertainment lawyer is Arnold Schwarzenegger's nephew, which is kind of funny. Patrick Knapp, great guy. Every time I speak to him, he sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger on the phone. It always blows my mind. Anyway, so, Michael, you got to sign the contract. Sign the contract now. Get to the office.
We are going to lose 10%.
No, he just gave me some great advice, and he was super cool, and I was like, wow, man, what a great guy, considering everything he's been through, just still super normal, just in the gym, lifting his weights, trying to stay in shape, just a normal human being. So they say never meet your heroes, or inspiration, whatever it is. And that is true, because there's been a couple of times where I was disappointed but certainly that one was not a disappointment. Couldn't have gone any better, and I couldn't have left being a bigger fan. I was like, wow, that guy is just fucking awesome. So big respect to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Today's show is brought to you by BlueChew.com. If you guys don't know what Blue Chew is, Blue Chew, has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. It is a chewable tablet that enables you to have a better erection. That's right. Some of you guys that are listening may have some trouble in the bedroom. Guess what, Believe You Me fans? We don't want you to have that problem. Michael Bisping is an alpha male. The Puerto Rican rattlesnake Louis J. Gomez is an alpha male. You too can be an alpha male both in and out of the bedroom. BlueChew.com is the website. It is a chewable pill. You don't have to go to a doctor. You can get prescribed it right through the internet. Ships right to your door in discreet packaging, so you don't have to embarrass yourself at the pharmacy. BlueChew.com. Make sure you use the promo code BELIEVE and get yourself a free trial. You just got to pay $5 for shipping. BlueChew.com. Use that promo code BELIEVE.